Hi MACC kids, hope you're all doing well, getting ready to go back to school. I know some of you are going to be trying the homeschool life for the first time, and I'm excited for you. I was homeschooled and loved it, getting to hang out with my family and have my mom as my teacher, so I hope you love it. But today we are going to be jumping back into our Gospel Project curriculum for the fall. So we are going to start out by looking at Jesus's miracles. Does anyone know what a miracle is? A miracle is something that can't be explained by logic or science, and the only explanation is that it was the power of God working to accomplish it. And John 20:31 says that Jesus did miracles so that people would believe in him, and that in believing they would have life in his name. So today we are going to be looking at the very first miracle Jesus performed. Does anyone know what that miracle is? It was turning water into wine. Have any of you ever seen anyone turn water into wine? Well, we're going to try it today, okay? So we've got some clear liquid here, and I'm going to pour it into this other cup, and we're going to see if it changes. Whoa, pretty cool. So does anyone have any idea how I did that? I used food coloring, and we're going to do one more thing to see if we can change this liquid just for fun. All right, we're going to put this white stuff in there, okay? Wow, that was totally awesome. You should probably just see the lava, liquid lava we have going here. All right, so does anyone know what I used, what white stuff I used? It was baking soda, and that was vinegar, if you'd like to try it at home, which I highly recommend. So was that a miracle? No, because we can explain it because I used the red dye and the baking soda and vinegar. So back to our story, which is found in John chapter 2. So it's Jesus going to a wedding, and his disciples are there, and his mom Mary is there. And the host runs out of wine during the wedding. And so Mary comes to Jesus and says, they've run out of wine, like she wants him to fix it. And Jesus says, basically, why are you telling me? He says, what does this have to do with me? My time has not yet come. And he meant my time for people to know that I'm God and to glorify God through me, and to start his ministry. But then Mary turned to the servants and said, do whatever he tells you. And that's when Jesus changes his mind and decides to do it. And it's because, I believe, because Mary showed faith. She showed that she believed and she knew that he could fix this problem. And Jesus loves faith. Again and again in the New Testament, we see Jesus choosing to act for people who showed great faith. So Jesus tells the servants to fill 6 jars with water, and they do it. And then he tells them to take some of that water and serve it to the man in charge of the feast. And when they serve him the water, he tells them that it's wine, and that it's even better than the wine that they had before. So Jesus had done a miracle of turning the water into wine. Jesus' miracles remind us that we serve a God of the impossible with no limits. 2 Corinthians 5:7 says to walk by faith and not by sight. So I encourage you guys to not be discouraged by the things that we see happening around us, but to stand in faith and pray for God's kingdom to come on earth as it is in heaven. All right, I love you guys.